Tonight, we open in East Lansing, where two programs carrying the same name walk into completely different worlds. The San Jose State Spartans, 0-2, searching for rhythm, and the 17th-ranked Michigan State Spartans, 2-0 and coached by the relentless Tom Izzo, collide under the bright Breslin lights. For San Jose State, everything begins and ends with Colby Garland. Through 2 games, he's averaging 25.5 points per night, scoring almost entirely inside the arc. He doesn't need the three. He thrives on mid-range precision and fearless drives. But tonight, Garland meets a defense built to collapse the lane and erase second chances. Across the floor, Jeremy Fears Jr. is Michigan State's conductor, averaging 9.5 assists and 3 steals a game. He turns defense into instant offense and feeds a front court of glass eaters like Cam Ward and Cohen Carr, who combined for 33 points and 17 rebounds against Arkansas. That inside dominance, 46 points in the paint, 19 offensive boards, revealed exactly how Izzo plans to suffocate lesser teams, by controlling every possession. San Jose State's thin rotation and rebounding gap make survival alone a victory. Garland will get his touches, but volume can't offset a tidal wave of second-chance points. And today's AI pick is under 143.5, 2 slow tempos, 1 suffocating defense. Expect the clock to grind. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 2.
Tonight in Tuscaloosa, chaos meets control. The number 2 Purdue Boilermakers and number 8 Alabama Crimson Tide step into Coleman Coliseum. One driven by speed, the other by precision. Alabama's crowd is already roaring. It's Crimson Chaos Night, the biggest regular season home game in school history. For Alabama, everything starts with the guards. Labaron Philon Jr. is the engine. 25 points against St. John's, slashing through traffic like a storm. Aiden Holloway adds 21 with surgical precision, while Latrell Wrightsell Jr. punishes every rotation from deep. This trio is why Alabama averages 97 points a game, the fastest pace in college basketball. Purdue answers with calculation. Braden Smith, the maestro, leads the nation's most efficient offense with a 10-assist average and a near-flawless turnover ratio. His weapon returns tonight. Trey Kaufman-Wren, the all-Big Ten forward who missed the first 2 games, joins 6'11" enforcer Oscar Clough to form a front court built to break Alabama's undersized defense. Together, they control tempo, foul trouble, and the clock itself. This is the war within the war. Alabama trying to make it a sprint, Purdue forcing it into half-court suffocation. The spread says Alabama by 3.5. The metrics whisper something else. And today's AI pick is Purdue plus 3.5. Experience, size, and surgical execution conquer chaos. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 3.
We travel to Baton Rouge tonight, where the Pete Maravich Assembly Center hums like a low drum. LSU at 2-0, FIU at 1-1, and a spread that dares you to believe in blowouts. The Tigers are building something deliberate under Matt McMahon. Stops first, everything else after. For FIU, the heartbeat is Hamed Olayinka, efficient, fearless, finishing at an absurd clip to start the year. If the Panthers are going to breathe in this building, it's through him. Deep seals, quick dives, rim touches that settle a nervous possession. But one blade against a wall of shields is still only one blade. LSU answers with a front court legion. Mike Nwoko punishes angles on the block. Markel Sutton is cleaning glass and flashing stretch range. Jalen Reed floats in with quiet violence. Points in bunches, minutes ticking upward, confidence returning. Together they define the Tigers' rhythm. Defend, rebound, own the clock. The analysis says FIU's path is narrow. Hit first shots, keep Olayinka out of foul trouble, and survive the rotations. LSU's path is colder. Choke the percentage, stack rebounds, walk the game down until the building itself feels like another defender. And today's AI pick is under 159.5. LSU's defense and glass control squeeze the pace. FIU's offense fades on the road. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 4.
Backyard Brawl Chapter 192. Two unbeatens meet in Morgantown under FS1 lights. Pittsburgh 3-0, West Virginia 3-0, one gym buzzing like a power station. Hope Coliseum has history on its side. Pitt has recent scars it happily gave out. Something has to bend. Start with Pittsburgh's blade, Cameron Corhen. At 15 points and double-digit boards, he's the interior metronome. If Brandon Cummings is limited, Corhen's usage spikes. Deep catches, short roll touch, second chance putbacks. Pitt's cleanest path is simple. Feed the post, live at the rim. Now West Virginia's counterweight. Honor Huff and Brennan Lorient inside a Ross Hodge shell. Huff's shot discipline and pressure threes stretch a defense. Lorient's length and activity tip the math on the glass. Behind them, Harlan Obioha is 7 feet of hard stops and verticality, exactly the profile you need for a Corhen problem. The dossier says, rock fight. WVU's defense is retooled and stingy. Pitt's efficiency dips on the road without a full-strength backcourt. Possession slow, whistles matter, and every middle third catch is contested. If Obioha keeps Corhen to singles, and WVU wins live ball turnover margin, the building does the rest. And today's AI pick is under 134.52 defenses, one injured spark, and a rivalry that grinds instead of races. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Game 5.
Welcome to the Octagon of Doom, Bramlage Coliseum, where the air is loud, the floor is tight, and somebody's zero is about to sweat. California rolls in 3-0 on clean tune-ups. Kansas State stands 2-0, engines hot, crowd hotter. First, California's edge, Die Ames. He knows this building because it used to be his. 20+ a night on ruthless efficiency, and when he gets 2 feet in the paint, the game bends. His partner is Justin Pippen, glass, handles, and passing touch, who turns defensive rebounds into instant advantages. If Cal steals this, it's because Ames kept his composure and Pippen found shooters after the double. Now, the Wildcats. PJ Haggerty is a walking mismatch, pressure scorer who also dealt an 11-assist game like it was nothing. Beside him, Nate Johnson is the two-way governor, MAC player and Defensive Player of the Year pedigree, the exact profile you throw at a revenge game star. Around them, K-State's spacing is vicious, shooters sprinting to corners, bigs diving, and Tang letting the throttle stay open. The tell? First true road for Cal, first true cauldron for this new group. K-State owns non-conference nights in this building. The defense doesn't have to be perfect if the pace is managed and the glass is honest. And today's AI pick is under 161.5. Emotions run hot, but the scoring runs cooler than the market says. Will we cash or will we burn? On to Lilith's recap.
They came fast tonight. 5 games, 5 stories, 5 places where the fire met the line. Let's close the loop. First, East Lansing. Michigan State owned the paint, but the pace froze solid under 143.5. We cashed with the silence between possessions. Then Tuscaloosa, where chaos met control. Purdue's size, patience, and poise cracked the Tide Purdue, plus 3.5. The system saw value, and the board bowed to math. Down in Baton Rouge, LSU smothered FIU until the air went out of the gym. Under 159.5, defense was the rhythm, not the crowd. In Morgantown, the backyard brawl turned brutal. Pitt without Cummings, West Virginia with pressure. Under 134.5, a rock fight wrapped in rivalry smoke. And in Manhattan, the revenge game burned slow. Die Ames came home, but the noise drowned the tempo. Under 161.5, emotion doesn't always make totals climb, so 5 plays, 4 unders, 1 dog that didn't blink. That's the ledger for November 13th, written in chalk and certainty. Like and subscribe. Will we cash or will we burn? 5 juegos, 5 señales. 4 bajaron, 1 se alzó. El fuego habla en números. And as the old saying goes, wer das Feuer meistert, fürchtet keine Nacht. He who masters the fire fears no night.